This is the weekly vigil from Healthcare Workers for Palestine, Connecticut. This is the 87th week of the genocide of Gaza. The Israeli Navy intercepted the Gaza flotilla boat Madeleine on June 9th in international waters and abducted its crew, most of whom have been deported to their home countries, pointing out to the world that Israel will not tolerate a peaceful act of charity. Israel will not tolerate a peaceful act of charity. But a new chapter is about to open. The global march to Gaza will see thousands of people from all over the world arrive in Cairo on June 12th, prior to converging on Al Arish in the Sinai and marching to the Gaza-Egypt border. They will camp there and demand an unconditional ceasefire and opening of the Rafah crossing to allow the thousands of humanitarian aid trucks to enter. The trucks that Israel has prevented entrance to Gaza to feed, clothe, provide medicines, water to the people of Gaza. The goal is to focus world attention on the total blockade of food, water, fuel, and medicine, which has surpassed the 100-day mark, and to test the limits of the Israeli response. It is one thing for commandos on 6 Navy ships to overpower 12 passengers on a sailboat on the high seas. It is quite another to deal with thousands of peaceful, unarmed people united in solidarity with the starving, traumatized people of Gaza. On June 4th, once again, the pariah government of the United States has vetoed a UN Security Council resolution calling for an unconditional and permanent ceasefire in Gaza. This is the 4th U.S. veto against a Security Council ceasefire resolution since October 7, 2023. This is not new. Since 1970, the U.S. has vetoed a total of 49 Security Council resolutions on Israel. The lack of respect for international law is there for all to see. Mostly it's seen outside the United States because we have a corporate media that hides it from our population. What's the end game? Before October 7th, Gaza had one of the highest population densities on earth. Now Israel has forced nearly all of the people of Gaza into an area that comprises only 30% of the Strip. Within that area, there are virtually no permanent shelters, and people are living and dying without food, water, fuel, or medication. On the Israel side of the border, there are over 3,000 fully loaded trucks waiting to deliver their humanitarian supplies. If parked end to end, they would stretch from Gaza to Tel Aviv, some 70 kilometers away. There are no fully functional hospitals in Gaza. The last remaining hospital ran out of fuel, and the 50 or so adult and infant patients on ventilators are dead or rapidly dying. Bulldozers have razed the only dialysis facility in northern Gaza, leaving 160 dialysis patients to die over the next few days to weeks. In addition to multiple deaths daily from starvation, doctors are seeing historical diseases of malnutrition such as rickets and scurvy for the first time in their careers. Fewer and fewer international doctors are being allowed in, partly due to their witness to the atrocities being indiscriminately inflicted on all Gazans. The murder of journalists and medics continues apace. That is, the discriminate murder. What will happen next? What is happening now is a race against time as Western governments and media finally, but timidly and very belatedly, begin to publicly recognize the genocide. Many observers are in agreement that Israel appears to be close to fulfilling its publicly acknowledged plan to expel the Palestinians into the Sinai Desert. Thousands from around the world are gathering in Cairo to join the march to Gaza. Will this serve as a pretext to begin the expulsion and continue the ethnic cleansing of the West Bank?